Hello, SENR. Glad to have you here with us for a few minutes this morning as we share a bit about what we're doing here at the EPN.
The EPN seeks to connect our community of scholars, staff, and students within SENR and our university with the broader network of like-minded people and practitioners across the state of Ohio who are passionate about our environment and natural resources.
Joe and I have a few ideas for rethinking some of our strategies to connect our community and have taken a few small steps recently by bringing students directly into our breakfast programs in new and unique ways and exploring topics that aren't always commonly addressed in our state's environmental professionals network.
Many of you know that Marcella Bonta, founder of the Center for Diversity in the Environment and Environmental Professionals of Color, will be facilitating programs right here at Ohio State next week. This includes an EPN breakfast, a 2-day workshop focused on skills development, and meeting directly with students, including specific forums with students of color, to help inform the culture that we create and strategies we adopt within environmental organizations.
In setting up this program, we have found within the EPN that there are a few items that we need to work on and continue conversations that we should be facilitating through the EPN. This includes creating more intention behind the questions of who is missing from the conversation in our environmental professionals community.
We want to further explore how we nurture forms of both deeper dialogue on critical issues, as well as in the formats in which we connect. Nicole and I ask ourselves, how do we create more collaborative, horizontal-style communication that is equitable to diverse stakeholders, and how are we connecting students into networks and career pathway ecosystems that match their values and maintain the organizational cultures that they want to take their skills and talents to? Nicole, in her 1 month of working for the EPN, has already begun to shape how we pursue this, informed by her knowledge and experience.
As a first-generation student coming into the School of Environment and Natural Resources, I experienced many barriers and obstacles, from not having adequate study skills to not having money to attend professional development conferences. There was a time where I gave up on continuing my studies within SENR and finding purpose in my work. But because I had love for the outdoors and a passion to connect people that looked like me to the environment, I started to just tell my story until others noticed that passion. Now, as the EPN program coordinator, I'm looking for opportunities to assist in strengthening relationships between faculty and students, as well as provide students with resources and support to help them thrive professionally.
Moving into March and April, we have some very exciting programs. As is our EPN tradition for the month of March, we're co-hosting a forum with the Water Management Association of Ohio on the topic area of emerging water contaminants. We've worked with the Ohio Water Resource Center and Terra Aqua to identify this topic and to help shape the agenda.
Our April signature event connects back to our series of February programs. We will host Frances Bieneke and Michelle DePass in a conversation on women and conservation. Surrounding this program will be a program acknowledging SENR's 50th anniversary and series of program partnerships with student organizations facilitating dialogue on diversity in the environmental movement, including women in sustainability and environmental justice programs.
A highlight of what we get to do is spotlighting what our community, SENR in particular, is doing, whether that's through faculty or graduate student research or exceptional undergraduate service. These are items we want to champion through our network of Ohio's environmental professionals.
While not through the EPN network, there are some tremendous things happening in our community through other channels, such as Dr. Carrie Ard traveling late last year to Washington, D.C. to connect with federal lawmakers and other research faculty to discuss topics of climate change policy and issues of climate change denial. And Henry Peller, a PhD student in SENR, winning an international award for improving the sustainability of our food system. And SENR EADS major, Matthew Griffin, was featured as the sole undergraduate student speaker at the launch of the new Sustainability Institute at Ohio State. All three demonstrate how SENR is bridging valuable knowledge and scholarship into the broader world. Please feel free to tell us your stories and ideas and come visit us anytime, me in room 365 and Joe in room 265, and we will try to make space for your work and your story. A good network is reciprocal and engaged. We look forward to being a part of that with you. Thank you and have a great week.